Here's why tax lien and deed investing sounds like a scam to people you discuss it with who don't quite understand the process, or maybe you're thinking to yourself, tax liens and deeds sound pretty interesting, but it doesn't sound, does it really work? If this works so good, why wouldn't everybody be doing it? This sounds too good to be true. Can't be that you can buy properties for under $1,000 or earn 18 to 24% on your money, guaranteed by real estate. So that's the topic of today's video. My name's Dustin Hahn, and we use the strategies on this channel to do anywhere between 5, 10 to sometimes 15 deals per month. And we are experts at getting deals for 40 to 90% below market value. So if that interests you, that's the stuff we discuss here on this channel. Now, one of the unique things we bring to the table is we specialize in wholesaling, fixing and flipping, but also tax lien and deed investing. We have over a decade, almost 19 years experience buying hundreds of properties through tax lien and deed investing. Now, what I love about tax liens and deeds is you can get massive home runs. You can buy properties, like one of my favorite properties, we bought a business, a funeral home, and a limousine company. It was worth 75 grand. We bought it for 6,200 bucks, pays us $1,000 per month in rent. Those types of deals can only be done at the tax sale. From there, you can earn 18 to 24% interest on your money secured by real estate. So one of the big things is most people really don't understand tax liens. And when they kind of hear about it, they think, it sounds too good to be true. If it's this good, why isn't anybody doing it? And one of the big problems that they face is they hear about it, they don't have all the details, and then they go ask their friend or their neighbor, hey, did you know you can buy these properties for under $1,000 or earn this amount of money? And then that neighbor maybe asks you some questions and you can't answer them because you didn't do your research properly. And then it's like, oh, it sounds a bit shady, I don't know about that. And here's why this is a massive positive, because it actually keeps people away from them. So for example, in the US or across the world, if you say, I'm gonna flip a house, most people understand what it means to flip a house. You're gonna buy it cheap, you're gonna fix it up, and then you're gonna sell it, right? It's a basic principle. But with tax liens and deeds, it's not the same for many reasons. First off, half of the states are deed states. That's where you buy the property for the back taxes owed, and it normally wipes out the mortgage, which is great. The other half are lien states. And in lien states, you're not buying the house, you're paying the property taxes to the county, and the government is going to give you an interest of 18 to 24%. And that's the penalty that the homeowner pays for paying late taxes. So from there, half the state's deeds, half the states are liens. From there though, every county does it a little bit different. So there's over 3,300 counties, and every county has a different set of rules on how they're going to conduct their sale. So it's impossible to speak to an average investor and get a straight answer because it varies everywhere. And that's a good thing for you because it's very misunderstood, which scares people away from it. Now, the other thing as well, when it comes to tax liens and tax deeds, there's no third-party incentive to really promote the industry. For example, when it comes to building homes or real estate agents or the stocks and bonds, there's a middleman who can get in there and make a cut for bringing you into the investment, right? The realtor's getting his cut, the mortgage broker's getting their cut. All those people can get their hands in there and grab a piece of the pie. So there's a multi-billion-dollar industry on promoting it. By the way, if you like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and ask a question or leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. So this is really good because with tax liens and deeds, nobody can come in and get their dirty little hands in there and kind of blow up the market. So that's why it's always going to be under the radar for most scenarios. There's so many different rules, and the thing is the rules are fairly basic once you understand the basics of how the game is played, and that's how I want you to think about it. Think about it as a game of Monopoly with two different games, either the lien game or the deed game, right? From there, you know the basics of how the board works. Then you take the board, you show up at the county, and you ask for the rules on how the game is played in that specific county. And then from there, because other third parties aren't promoting it, there's a lot of opportunity to it, okay? So that's what I recommend that you do. Learn the business, and here's how you get access to a lot of investors and bring people on board. Study tax liens and deeds. Be able to answer everybody's questions when you discuss the investment with your spouse or your friend or your neighbor. The quickest way to get doubt is to hear of something, an idea, and that you're excited about, and then go ask people who aren't educated, who ask smart questions, and who are going to poke holes in the investment. And from there, when you can't answer the question, like what's the difference between a lien or a deed, it's only further going to confirm their bias that what you're doing is sketchy or sounds like a scam. So educate yourself. If you want to learn how to buy property for 40 to 90% below market value, there is a free training I have below this video that'll teach you exactly how to do it. You get a copy of our contract and a whole bunch of things, basically like a quick start guide. So there's a link below. Click that, check it out if you want more information. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.